Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're reacting to the Volume 2 finale, Volume 2, Episode 8 of Love, Death, and Robots, entitled The Drowned Giant. First episode we had the robots in a house with the old lady. The last episode we had Michael B. Jordan facing a robot. Those should have been the first and last episode. I keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. This one called The Drowned Giant. We'll see how it is. It's kind of sad that the first volume had 18 episodes, and this one only has 8. So, 26 in total. But yeah, it's for the whole month. You guys will get all these both on YouTube and the uncut ones on Patreon. So yeah, I'm kind of sad this is the last one until we get more. And then after this episode, I'll have a day. I'll have the entire rankings. I'll rank every episode. I think that'd be cool to do. So with that out of the way, if you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Patreon has now every one of these uncut if you like to watch the full reaction without it being chopped up and edited. If not, they're all here on YouTube for free. And Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. Let's watch The Drowned Giant. Let's see what we got. Little buddy old pal. Those are real actors. Yeah, that's real. If this is graphics, CGI, I'll shit in this seat.
There had been a big storm the night before, and so it was late
it's real.
morning
Okay.
before the town heard the first news of the arrival after it had been spotted by local fishermen.
Is it Aquaman?
Being scientists, my colleagues and I, of course, discounted the first reports as exaggerations or a trick of the light. But as
I'm gonna shit in the seat then.
Eyewitnesses returned from the beach, we finally decided to investigate for ourselves.
Come on then,
Yeah.
Steven.
I'm just gonna shit in the seat. Everywhere. What is that up on my screen? Pubis? That's not... Dude, that's trippy. That is trippy.
Right behind you.
Look at that. That's unreal. I didn't notice until they started moving that they were like characters.
The vast proportions of his features made
Andy
it impossible
Samberg?
to assess the age of the giant. But
She went... They're going straight under the leg to get that full view shot right there, the testes.
what I found so fascinating was partly his immense scale, of course, but above all, it was simply the categorical fact of his existence.
Right.
Whatever else in our lives might be open to doubt, this giant existed in an absolute sense.
She climbed him. Where did she climb up? She went under the leg. Did you climb up through the testes? Like, she went under the leg, so I imagine you had to like grab onto the sack and then just like pull up on the hair and then get up there. There's no other way you're climbing up that. You didn't walk up the arm. Why didn't we get to watch that?
Observation to me. There was nothing morbid about this, because for all intents, the giant was still alive for me.
It's fair.
Indeed, more alive than many of the people around me.
Yeah. All right, asshole. Still that cup, dick. Bro, you gotta call people out when they do that. Listen, I'm all a fan of like minding your own business, but like when you're out here just throwing trash and shit, and come on.
This metamorphosis, this visible life in death, is what gave me the courage to finally set foot on his corpse.
Motherfucker hand about to close, boy. Oh man, that'd have been trippy. Oh, that girl left his ear. What a place to hang out, by the way. Like, what are you doing today? I'm gonna go hang out in the giant corpse's ear, tweet a little bit, then I'll come back. Like, okay. Somebody built a sandcastle on his sternum.
But that weakness has released a sudden flood of repressed spite, encouraging the mutilation of the Colossus by the tiny creatures around it.
People ain't shit, bro. That's exactly what would happen, too. That's 100% what would happen. Somebody wrote RIP with an arrow pointing to it.
The
Yeah.
following day, I found, almost with relief, that the head had been removed.
Jeez, all that blood going in the water.
Various pieces of the body began to reappear around town.
Bones. Yeah.
Most of those remains were bones.
Your bones.
These mighty yet disembodied fragments seemed to better convey the essence of the giant's magnificence than my last memories of his bloated appendages.
I mean, granted, that above the butcher place kind of makes sense. It's kind of cool.
I have no doubt
I don't know.
that if I searched the town's pubs, hotels, and eateries, I'd also find the mummified nose or ears of the giant hanging on walls and fireplaces.
There's a skull right there. You could do 100% like kind of morbid, but you could probably sell a skull for some bank.
Out of it. You want to look, you pay for it.
Oh,
As for the immense pizzle,
Pizzle.
it ends its days in the Freak Museum of
Pizzle.
the Small Circus, which travels up and down the northwest coast. That monumental apparatus,
We're just gonna keep zooming in on it, huh?
its proportions and once potency, occupies a complete tent to itself, though sadly it is mislabeled as belonging to a whale.
that's not a whale, boy. I belong to a Big Papa laying there on the beach.
Even those who came and saw the giant after the storm now remember him, if at all, as merely a large sea beast. But the giant
Sad,
is still
dude.
alive for me.
I bet, brother.
I often dream of his resurrection. A colossus striding through the streets of town, picking up the fragments of himself on his return journey to the sea.
That's a nice, wholesome, beautiful story to end the season or the last batch of episodes. What the fuck is that? Anyways, super wholesome to end on is that, and that just shows how different things affect different people. Because like old boy said, for him, the giant is still alive. The giant is still alive for me. You know, of his resurrection. The for this is the body of a colossal young man washes ashore and becomes an object of fascination for locals. That's 100% what humans would do. They would graffiti it, spray paint it, climb up it, disrespect it, everything else. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. I don't know if I would climb up it. I would like stand in the hand maybe if I was close to it, but I don't think I would climb up the body. Just seems weird. But yeah, I mean that would confirm. Imagine like that happened, like especially a younger version, like youthful. That means there's something else out there, right? In the ocean, there's just giants in the oceans. Where did it come from? It didn't come from space. Somebody that big would have killed all of us if he would have hit. It would arise a lot of questions. Something like that was to actually happen, but how things affect different people. Again, I'll just repeat myself. Like to that guy, he was still alive. Everybody else, it was just an attraction that lasted for a month or two, maybe 3. And then after that, it's like it never happened. It ceased to exist. It's like a fad. The episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy where fads happen, where things take place and people participate in it and they get super obsessed with it. And the next day it's something new. So by the time that like Ed, Edd n Eddy were participating in it, things already moved on. So that's kind of genuinely how it goes. But Volume 2, super fun. This was a super wholesome, nice episode, I guess, to kind of end things on. I wish it would have been the last episode that was the ending. That way, just because the parallel would have been, I don't know, it's just the way my brain works. The Drowned Giant, a fun episode. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the Love, Death, and Robots. Whenever we get Season 3, Volume 3, whatever they call it, we'll watch it. Hopefully it's more than 8 episodes. Hopefully we get a lot of cool ones, a lot of cool concepts. Thing about this is it helps you to consume content. It helps you to consume ideas. You can get ideas and blend and mix things and kind of help you with your own creativity. So I like it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I loved it. I can't wait for more. On that note, links will be in the description box. You can watch all of Love, Death, and Robots on Patreon, or you can just watch it here for free. But as always, guys, make sure to check back for... Wait, that was the wrong outro. Anyways, playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.